have, and this isn't a negative towards him, because he makes it clear he has no loyalty to anyone, right? None to me, none to PBC, none to Turkey Al Sheikh. Pay me the money, I will fight whoever you want me to fight. That's basically it. So I guess the talk was a Crawford fight. Now it looks like the Jake Paul fight is done, by all accounts.
Now, see, this is what I'm saying. Now, see, this is exactly what I was trying to say. Now, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And if anybody got any excuse for Canelo, that's on you. All right. But this is what's killing boxing. And I don't care about that fight. I don't care nothing about the money. Like people keep talking about, he gonna make a ton of money. I don't care about that. I care about the sport. All right. The fighters that deserve the fights deserve the fights. Benavidez deserved that fight. If you're not gonna fight him, fight Crawford. I don't really care about nothing about. Oh, it's an event. You still boxing. I hear people say, well, Floyd did it with McGregor. Floyd was retired. Floyd retired in 2015. He didn't fight McGregor until 2017. He the one started this stuff that you see out here right now, all these exhibitions. He don't want to start that, right? 2 years after he retired. You in the middle of your career with one of the biggest threats, David Benavidez, showing you, hey, I'm ready for you. I can beat you. What you want to do? You keep saying he ain't did nothing. What has he done to deserve a fight with me, right? Here come Crawford from 135 to 140 to 147 to 154, and he like, hey, I'm willing to fight you. He 38. You 33. You got years on him and size on him, and you gonna pick. Okay, it's not official yet, so I ain't gonna say that. But if it is official, if you pick Jake Paul and people let you get away with it, then everybody that let you get away with it is ruining boxing. Fans included. You're ruining boxing. That's it. Because that should not be acceptable. It shouldn't be. It's almost like the same way I felt. This is off subject, but I'm from Detroit. The same way I felt that we lost our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator while we were still in the playoffs. I don't think you should be able to talk to coaches while they still can win a championship. That's what that feels like to me. You in the middle of your career, and you can just hold the belts and fight Jake Paul because of money, and he's saying it's a done deal. Now, if it's a done deal, then the sport is done. The sport is done, because this is getting ridiculous. This is getting too ridiculous to the point to where, like, we ain't gonna get none of the fights. So now I understand where what's the sense in fighting? Like, because you got to realize these fighters, they really come from the bottom, and they have fought their way to the top to get these big fights so they can feed their family. And then you get somebody like Jake Paul, which is, like I said, this is not a Jake Paul now. But he playing in the sport. He doing the sport. He's training for real. He's doing all of that. But he hasn't done anything. Like, he lost to Tommy Fury. The only boxer he's fought. He lost to Tommy Fury. People forget that. Y'all gonna sweep that under the rug like y'all tried to do Lomachenko when he had the one loss and y'all erased it on ESPN. Look, you're gonna sweep that under the rug. That the only boxer he fought was a Bollywood star, and he lost. And now y'all gonna sit up here and let Canelo take this fight, knowing he gonna knock Jake Paul out. Jake Paul does not have a chance. He don't have a chance. Even if he stays at 200 pounds and Canelo fights at 168, Canelo's still gonna knock him out. It's the same thing Floyd Mayweather did to Jake Paul brother, right? He 200 and some pounds, Floyd Mayweather 150. Floyd Mayweather still whooped his ass. And he's been retired for a long time. He was in his 40s when he did this, and he still whooped his ass because he's not a boxer. He don't have a chance against Canelo, but Canelo gets to just snatch up the bank, make all the money in the world against somebody that ain't even got a chance. But he don't have to take a chance against David Benavidez, who has earned the chance. Terrence Crawford has earned the chance. You can go back and, I mean, you can't do it right now because Bivol got a rematch, but man, you can do anything. Like I said, you can fight David Morrell, man. You can do anything other than fight a Jake Paul for the bag. If that's the point, if that's what everybody gonna be doing, then let the YouTubers have boxing and just shut boxing down. Just shut boxing down. Because the Abdullah Masons of the world and the Schofields and all these younger fighters that's gonna be trying to come up, but they ain't gonna be able to make it to the top because the YouTubers is just gonna just take control. Or I ain't gonna just say YouTubers, but these events is going to be taking over the world of boxing. Because these are events. These ain't boxing matches. You know who gonna win. Only thing that Jake Paul gonna win in this fight is the shit talk. He gonna, and during the press conferences, he gonna be talking crazy. He gonna piss Canelo off, and then Canelo gonna knock him out. That's all it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like Rolly against Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like Rolly was talking this stuff because Rolly can talk, but when the fight came, you know, Tank got him. I mean, but even though it was still a pretty good fight, but at least it was two boxers. But you still kind of knew Tank had that fight. But this is something totally different. This is just playing around in the sport. I'm telling y'all, if this fight go down, and if this is the reason why Terrence Crawford fight ain't happening, and it ain't David Benavidez, like I said, we got a problem. Y'all can keep talking, but it don't make no sense to watch boxing no more. It ain't gonna make no sense. I mean, I don't care because now he can just ride off in the sunset and everybody can say, "Oh, he done everything already." Sick of y'all doing that. Then don't say nothing about no other fighters not fighting nobody. If you're gonna allow him to do that, don't say nothing about Tank not fighting Shakur. Don't say nothing about nobody not fighting nobody no more. Don't say nobody ducking nobody no more. No more duck. The word duck is not allowed out of nobody's mouth if you allow Canelo to get away with this. Don't say duck. Don't say duck, duck, goose, nothing duck. All right? Because this is a duck. All right? Flat out. If this fight happens. And that's all I got to say. I'm out. Peace.